Hey guys, Ryan from the Mavericks.goldwinSons.com, and today we're talking about how to meet your clients. This is podcast episode 21. So in the last few episodes, we've talked about the importance of meeting your clients, and the reason being that you want to develop a relationship with them so that once you gain their trust and you know what problems they have, when you put your product or your service out there, because it is built on an understanding of what they need, they will actually buy from you. And because they trust you, that bridge to actually do the conversion is actually quite simple. And the thing is, as an example, think of it like music bands. You know, music bands, when they put out their music for the first time, they're new. People are starting to get a feel for them. And then as these music bands get bigger and bigger and they develop a culture and a following, that following turns into a fan base. And suddenly whatever they put out, merchandise, paraphernalia, whatever, their buyers consume it. And so the key is to develop a relationship with the people that you are serving so that when you present a solution to one of their problems, the problem that you are solving will be both well informed, and the trust needed for them to convert and buy from you will already be established, right? And so that's why it's so important to actually have a relationship with your customers, your clients, your targets, your patrons, your guests. And just one more caveat. I remember one time trying to advise mentees about the importance of niching down, and I've done a few episodes on this, but niching down is incredibly important because the more you niche down into one target audience, the more you can understand their unique needs. And then as that audience grows and becomes different people with time, because it's a whole group of people that are doing that, you will be able to grow with them and address the problems that they're having as they grow. And then as new people enter that audience field, you'll be able to address them as well. Suddenly your audience will get bigger and bigger and bigger. But all because you had a unique and beautiful friendship relationship with your clients. So that's the key. That's why it's important to meet your clients. All right, so here are some 3 ideas that I was thinking about mulling over in regards to meeting your clients. And the first is to understand that all your clients, especially if they're buyers and they have money to spend, have recreational activities. Right? There is something they do on a weekly basis consistently, after hours, after work, that you could probably be a part of. Like, for example, if they're part of a horseback riding club, if they're part of a gym, if they play pickleball, if they're swimmers, etc., you'll be able to find out the organization that they are recreating at, and you can join that organization. Now, you're not joining there to make a pitch. You're not joining there to sell anything. You're joining that organization so that you can become a regular there. You can become a friend there, a familiar face there. And so all you're doing is you're going in there, you're a friendly face, you say good morning or good afternoon or good evening to the people that are always there, and you become a regular. And when people see you often enough, that's where you can start to strike up a conversation. Be like, how's the family? How's your day? What's your name? And as you build up this friendship, right, you start to drop hints with each other about the kind of work you do. And this is where, when you are getting a better understanding of what your market is and you have a solution out there, you can drop a hint of that solution and you can see what their reaction is, right? But the whole goal of joining this organization is not, and I repeat, not to sell anything. It's not to pitch anything. It is just to develop a relationship, right? And I would venture to say companies are just another form of relationships, right? There's marriage, there's friendships, there's having children, there's going to school, there's all these different forms of relationships. Business is just another relationship. But in this relationship, there's a transaction involved, right? There's a product and service, and there's money being transacted. But in every case, it's actually a human-to-human interaction. So that's one thing you can do. You can join the recreational center that they are a part of and become a regular there, so that once you establish a level of trust, you can then go on to understand what their problems are, learn more about them, and then pitch solutions later on down the road outside that recreational center. So that's one method. Another method that's a little bit more remote, especially if your target is hard to reach or if they are abroad, you can put out advertisements on the social media channels that they are frequently visiting, or on the magazines that they are frequently reading, or newspapers or things like that. Put ads out there, and only put out ads that you can collect measurable data on, right? Only put out ads where you can collect how many impressions, how many clicks, how many likes, anything, just any feedback on your ads, right? And put out ads out there to see which ads are resonating with your target audience. And as you determine which ads are resonating with your target audience, you will start to understand the message that gets to them. And then after that, the biggest thing you do with these advertisements is collect their emails, right? And when you collect their emails and they join your email list, you want to send an email to them every week. And in so doing, develop a relationship with them that's a little bit more remote, all right? So the first idea was you go and visit a place where they recreate on a frequent basis and then become a regular there. Or the next thing you do is become a regular on their email list by using advertisements. And the third method you can use is just podcasting. I would say put out a video of whatever it is you're knowledgeable on for the market that you want to help, and just put it out there every week or every day until you become a familiar face, right? And again, become a regular. So now you have a method to reach your audience and meet with them physically. You have a method to reach with them through their email inbox, and you have a method to reach with them through whatever they use for their entertainment, like especially for podcasting, whatever they use for learning. And that way you'll be able to connect with them, build a relationship with them, and then down the road, when you learn more about them, you'll have a product that you can give to them, and they'll have trust in you, and then it'll be easy to convert. So do this. The biggest thing I would say is do this for 6 months, whatever it is you're pursuing, whatever idea it is you pursue. Set aside a budget for this kind of relationship building activity. Do it for 6 months, because I've noticed that it's between 3 and 6 months that you become a regular. Try it out. I'm sure that you'll find a lot of success in meeting your clients that way. Anyway, if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to join us, mavericks.goldwynandsons.com. Take care.